Welcome back, Pigskin Politics. Now we're on to week 2. So,
Week 1, pretty weird. It's a pretty good upset. I mean, who would have thought Jacksonville and Washington football team would win the good job, guys.
we thought
Good
they'd
job.
be the worst 2 teams in the
Yeah.
league, and they right now are undefeated, whereas a lot of other teams aren't. At least half the league is not undefeated right now.
I know. Week 1s
Crazy.
are always weird. There's always weird upsets. I'd say don't think too much into it. We didn't have preseason. We didn't have OTAs.
Week 1s are always
So-
weird. This year, it's weirder than ever.
Yeah.
Sky is not falling. Don't overreact. Some teams probably should overreact, honestly.
Well-
some teams really need to get their...
Need to get their crap together soon.
Yeah.
But still think Washington's bad. Still think Jacksonville's bad.
Maybe, right?
Maybe. I don't know what to think about the Eagles.
More or less, the teams that I thought would be good remained looking good. Ravens, Chiefs, Titans, Saints. Phenomenal. Just
Yeah.
a lot of middling ground shuffling around, but we'll figure it out. We'll get there together. But our recaps for the game will come during our punishment for the Picks of Pain. Friday, Saturday?
One of those days. Just I don't want to do it on a work day. I don't want to take 6, 7 shots and
Yeah, it wasn't a
Good
good
work.
week for me. You did a little bit better, but I love picking my upsets.
How many games did you miss last week?
I believe 7. You had 5. I picked Cowboys and Dolphins because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
So 7.
All right, 7 shots for you, 5 shots for me.
That should be a fun recap to watch. But all right,
Let's break it in. Week 2.
yeah,
Predictions.
All right, remember we got 30 seconds to talk about these.
All
So,
right.
Cincinnati at Cleveland, go.
All right. Cleveland looked like straight ass. Baker Mayfield is pretty bad. They need to get their crap together. I think on a short week, I don't think they're going to go to Cincinnati and win. Joe Burrow looks legit.
Off of one draw play, I think you're overselling the Bengals a bit. Besides, the Bengals lost a close one to the Chargers, who we know are crap. The Browns got their crap kicked out of them by the Ravens. That's reasonable. I still think they got the talent to beat the Bengals.
By 1 point. I don't feel confident.
Go Browns, Bengals. Cool. Damn it.
Next game.
Next game, New York Giants at Chicago. Feel bad for Daniel Jones. He actually had a better passing game than Ben Roethlisberger, if you ask me. He put some effort in.
Daniel Jones looked good, but I think Chicago, they still got a pretty decent defense, and the Giants, besides Daniel Jones and Saquon, your team sucks, guys.
Yeah.
You look like straight ass.
Giants could have actually came back against the Steelers, whereas the Bears actually did. So given that they're at home, I'll take them over the Giants in this
Same.
one. All right. Atlanta at Dallas. I think Atlanta can actually surprisingly win this one. They put up 500 yards of offense. So that's cool. But beyond that, Seattle had a similar yard margin. And
Just keep talking.
fucking I'm giving myself an extra 10 seconds there. Similar margin, but only put up 80 yards of rushing against the Falcons. So I think the Falcons' rush defense might be surprisingly good, and the Cowboys like to rely on that. Go ahead.
I'm not picking the Falcons because the Falcons just piss me off, dude. Like, every time I pick them and think they're going to be good, they end up falling flat on their face. Dallas, you lost to a pretty decent Rams team, I think, so
That was a really ugly game.
I think they'll win.
Okay, I got Atlanta. All right, Detroit at Green Bay. Easy one. Detroit blew it against a worse divisional opponent. Green Bay beat a better divisional opponent on the road. Green Bay.
Green Bay. I'm not even going to argue with that. Green Bay's all over this. They play their division pretty well, especially Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit's going to lose.
Yeah, simple as that. Cool. Up next, we have Jacksonville at Tennessee. Congrats to the Jags.
Yeah, guys.
You got your win out of the way early, and now you got to really focus on tanking, guys. You're a little bit behind schedule, if I'm being honest. Titans look better than the Jags did. So, frankly, Titans controlled that game against a surprisingly strong Broncos.
Yeah.
I think the Titans will just get right back on track and beat the Jags. It's at home.
I have no rebuttal. I agree.
Cool. I think Jags can be feisty, though. But they'll still lose. Minnesota at Indy. Fucking Indy, man.
What the hell, Indy?
You gave Phillip
wow.
Rivers like a king's ransom, and he put forth that performance. Because of that alone, I'm picking the Vikings. At the very least, the Vikings managed to fight against the Packers, whereas the Colts, like, they had everything going for them, and they lost to the frickin' Jags.
I'll pick the Colts for one more week. I'll just pick the Colts. For
what we said for Sky is Falling, I'd say the Colts should be panicking right now.
Yes.
Buffalo at Miami. You should probably take this.
Buffalo, I think they look better.
That's reasonable to think.
The Dolphins, I feel like the Dolphins really needed a preseason, man, to make things going, but they didn't get the benefit of that. So, I mean, they might take 5-6 games before they start getting some good traction, and the Bills are already established, and they look good.
Yes, they do. I think Miami can win this game, but I'm actually not going to pick them. I'd say the Bills. But god damn it, if they win, that'll be the happiest shot I ever take. San Fran at New York Jets.
San Fran.
Second. Okay, that one was easy.
Well, you seriously? I was just about to trash them just because they lost the Cardinals.
I mean...
but they'll beat the Jets. Like, if you lose the Jets, I don't know what to say. You guys suck. But you'll beat the Jets.
You will beat the Jets. Adam Gase looked just out of his element. I mean, the Bills were phoning it in by halftime.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Okay.
All right, I guess we went in more than 3 seconds on that. I guess we needed it. But Rams at Eagles. That's a weird one. That is hard. I don't think either had a good game this week, although both Rams arguably didn't deserve to win. Eagles probably should have won. They both kind of blew it. More or less.
The Rams won, though.
I know, but I don't think they should have.
No. You see the Rams, they got a good pass rush with Aaron Donald, and I think he's going to destroy the Eagles' O-line. I think the Rams are going to win.
I'm straight up just going with the Eagles just because it's the home team and LA has to travel cross country. That's it. Damn it.
Next game.
Gotta change that timer. Denver at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looked like Super Bowl caliber. Did you see the way they beat up on the Giants? It's like the Giants are a great... Wait a minute. No, they aren't. I actually think Broncos can win this game. I was stunned at how well they contained Derrick Henry, always putting pressure on Tannehill. Tannehill's mobile and still put up 300 yards. Big Ben's slow and lethargic. I think the Broncos can win this one in a surprise.
I agree with you, but I'm picking the Steelers just because Broncos got a young quarterback going to a different place with a good defense.
That is... I gotta change that. Okay, yeah, so Broncos, Steelers. Carolina at Tampa Bay. Brady started off 0-1. Who's surprised, honestly? We called that. And it would be a bad game, but Carolina put up a good fight. Will I pick Carolina in Tampa Bay now? I'll pick Tampa. Home game.
Same. Home game, I think Brady's capable of pulling it together to maybe beat Carolina, even though Carolina doesn't look that bad.
No, it was
their offense looked good against the Raiders, so
we called that to be a good game too. I figured it'd be the game to watch of the week, but
go with Tampa.
Tampa, yeah. But God, I'd laugh again if it was Carolina. That'd be my second happiest shot I'd ever take. Team formerly known as the Skins at the Cards. Congrats to the Cards. Crazy knocking off your conference, contender.
Yeah, everyone thought that you would also be as bad as the Jags, but won again. However, you're not beating the Cardinals.
No, I think Arizona has this pretty, easily.
Kyler Murray's legit, dude. He's
I really don't know what to say. The Cardinals knocked off the Niners in San Fran, so they should win at home against a team that probably shouldn't have won. Cardinals. I need to change that.
Yeah.
I hate that timer. KC at LAC. Bad game by the Chargers. They still won. Chiefs are undefeated too. One of these teams won't be. Chiefs. Chiefs
always sweep their division, dude. They're good at playing divisional opponents. Really good at playing divisional opponents.
That's it. Cool. We got Baltimore at Houston. Houston looked pathetic.
Dude, they look about as bad as the Browns. Like, it's pathetic.
I can see people arguing, oh, it was 34-20. Garbage time, dude.
It was 31-7 at a point.
Yeah.
That was
Baltimore handled business against a bad team. I expect them to do the same, even if it's on the road.
Yeah.
If Houston is going to prove that they can still be a contender after all of Bill O'Brien's bullshit, this is a game they at least need to compete in, and I don't think they do. I think it's Baltimore easy.
Baltimore look good. They'll win.
New England at Seattle. Is Cam Newton going to beat Seattle? No. Russell Wilson looked phenomenal. I'd say he put in the best performance of any quarterback this week.
Dude,
it was
he put
crazy.
the freaking team on his back, dude.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's good.
I mean, and you could argue New England struggled against Miami, who we just said didn't do too well. Whereas Seattle just kicked the crap out of the Falcons on the road.
Seattle's going up 2-0.
Yeah, straight up. Cool. And finally, New Orleans at Las Vegas. The Vegas home opener is going to be a sad one.
You know, New Orleans just lost Michael Thomas for a few weeks. However, I don't think that matters because they went 5-0 without Drew Brees last year. They can go 5-0 without Michael Thomas, so...
Straight up. I mean, congrats on the new stadium, and this is going to be the wrong way to christen it. But
the Saints look good. They look really good.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Vegas, you're losing.
Cool.
Sorry.
All right, all in all, I feel like that's fair. Do you feel a need to change, like, your Super Bowl predictions? Because mine was... Last year, it was the Saints and the Chiefs. I honestly think I'm rolling with that again. I still feel like that's smart
Saints
money.
and Chiefs?
Yeah.
You got Saints, Ravens.
Yeah, you would.
Hey, man, history normally repeats itself. The team normally doesn't defend its Super Bowl. It's hard to do.
What are you talking about? It's not that uncommon.
When's the last time a team won a Super Bowl back-to-back?
2001 and 2000. 2003, 2004. The Pats did it.
So, like, 18 fucking years ago?
Yeah, but the Pats made it to 3 in a row. The Bills made it to 4 in a row. No.
Did they win 4 in a row?
No. But, I mean, a team that's good typically finds their way back. There's no Super Bowl hangover here.
They could.
I think you're smart. You'd be smarter if you were changing your bet from the Saints and the Chiefs. They look something else. But I digress.
Saints, Ravens.
Pretty much. Yeah, tune in for our Pixo Pain recap because that's going to be fun, I think. I don't know. That's probably going to suck taking all them shots. But you know what?
Oh, no. See you then.